Hello. Had to reseat the element in my hot liquor tank here. It was leaking, so I took it all apart and resealed it up, and now it's not leaking. But I tested it by putting some water in it and boiling it, and now I want to drain the water out of it. I thought this would be a great time to show you how to real easily prime a brew pump. So let's see. Now I've got 3 or 4 different pumps. I got a couple chuggers, and I've got over here an old little solar pump. They're all the kinds of pumps that don't have self-priming on them. The only way you can get liquid flowing on them is to get liquid to the pump impeller in the pump head and no air. I mean, it's not going to push air. It'll only push liquid. So I have found a real easy way to prime my pumps, and what I do is I use my sink. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. Look over here in my sink. I got a tube with a quick connect on it, and my sink has a quick connect fitting on it. I use it because it's easier. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push all the air out of the line here, and I was just fixing my kettle here. It had a leak. I just replaced the element on it, and I set it up to boil, and now it worked. It didn't leak, so now I'm going to get rid of the water. So what I'm going to do here, let me make sure the camera's in the right place. Yeah, it's pretty close. And if you listen real close, in fact, what I'm going to do, I'll come over here. First thing I'm going to do is hook up the quick connect to my hose here. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is open the valve on my kettle. And then, just for the sake of demonstration, if I turn the pump on now, well, you can't really tell. Pump's on, but nothing's going to happen. Let me take this. Quickness up. See, the pump is on. You notice I got the light on there and my power supply. Nothing happens. So I'll put it back on here. And I'm just going to lay that in the sink just in case it should come off. So, going through the pump, back to my kettle here. Now, I'll put it in the kettle. And watch right in the center there. I'm going to turn on the water. And that's it. Just for a minute, just enough to push the air out. Now let's go back over to the sink here. Take the quick connect off of here. And check it out. The pump's already turned on. Pumping away. That's all it really takes. You just got to get the air out of there. And the pump works like a champ. So that's it. Quick priming of your pump. You can go ahead and run water through your hoses unconnected from your kettle. On my chugger pumps, like this one here, you notice I got valves on the input and the output. The input valve actually has a bleeder valve on it that helps to get the air out too. Just take that off, and it's got a hole on the side of it. I don't know if you can really see it in that thing there that lets the air out. You got to be careful if it's hot. You don't want to get yourself scalded. But once you run the water through here, get rid of the air in the impeller area, I just shut the valves off with the hoses connected, and then I'll just move my hose over to my brew kettle or wherever I need to use the pump, and the water's in here, and I can run it out the sink to replace the water with wort. Once that's done, then I can transfer it to my kettles or do whatever I needed to do it. But anyway, it works no matter what kind of pump you have. I have found that priming a pump is one of the most frustrating things. Oh, and it just finished. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it didn't take long. That kettle's empty. Anyway, that's all I got. Take care. Cheers.